my fan art, and yeah. Hey Connor, uh, I'm gonna keep the volume relatively very low because I'm downstairs in the basement. So yeah, I'm gonna not really be talking too much. I'm gonna try to work on, or at least test this out a little bit. I think I recognize this movie that came out a year ago. This one? It didn't come out a year ago though, and stuff like that. fuck it. I'm just gonna go in the back room so I'm not constantly having to mute myself because of my father. He's upstairs, I'm in the basement. The door is wide open, so like there's probably gonna be like a bit of like talking where because he's on the phone. And I was like, ugh. That's why I was constantly muting myself. It's mainly just because I felt like, ugh. So I was like, I didn't really want to have to leave the couch, but it's like, at this point, it's like, it's either that or go shut the basement door. And then he's gonna throw a hissy fit. Are you at your dad's house? Yeah. I am. My back. Need to get the... I figured I'd do a live stream today anyways. I need to get... I'm gonna be honest with you, the Nightmare Before Christmas video, I'm probably just gonna have to fucking either delay it or redo it completely from scratch for the third time in a row. I have went through several, and I do mean several, alterations of the same fucking video. And I hate it. Like, I legitimately don't like, I don't know what it is, like, each time I've recorded the video, every time, like, it's because I don't have, like, certain assets to explain things, or I just don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it came out. I genuinely just feel like it's just not working. And that sucks. Yeah, I get that. That's why I always tell my where I'm gonna go live so he doesn't come into my. Yeah, but like I was like I'm downstairs, so it's like I'm not really too worried about that. But it's like my father, I figured while I'm here, he's doing his thing, I do mine. So yeah. If you're curious, this is actually the second... Oh, well, the first one I'm actually planning on remastering. But this is actually the second Laika fan art that I've done. Laika themed fan art. The first one was Paranorman. I think I tried to do that, and I didn't like it, so I'm going to remaster it soon. I actually might go and, like, shut the basement door and, like, lock it for a minute. Or I might just say fuck it and just leave it alone, but... This is, like, the second one I've done. And I'm hoping to actually start finishing my fan art projects. But editing for a video, always, you know... When did you do the first one? The Paranorman one? Months back. But, like, I didn't like how it turned out. It needs a lot of work, and I'm probably going to remaster it. Like, the concept was great, but, like, the execution for, like, the background and some elements just weren't clicking the way I wanted it to. So for me, I was like, I don't want to, I kind of want to change it. Like, for this idea stemmed completely from, like, an idea that I had in the shower. And originally, I was going to have the sword, he was holding a sword. But because, like, the Moon King doesn't really have a sword, I figured, okay, I'm not going to do that. But I do like the idea of having the Moon King in the moon, and also you have his daughters, and you have, like, so you'll have, like, Beetle over here, maybe as, like, a side drawing, like he's, like, shooting a bow, and you have Monkey with the sword, and you have a little bit in the background, you'll have, different locations, and then up here, you'll have his, like, more dragon form. I have it kind of figured out. Mostly. At least in my head. I did a brief sketch on paper, which I do plan to do some traditional art streams sometime. So yeah, there's that. Also, stupid question. Ow. I'm gonna probably have to, like, redo and, like, rework a couple videos for that the gaming channel. I'm gonna try today. I'm gonna try to work on, like, recording. I'm gonna have a couple videos set up and scheduled, because I do want to change up the way I operate the channels going forward. So it's like I have more time to actually work on projects, and I'm not falling behind because I'm constantly editing. You know, I don't want to constantly... I don't want to be stuck in this... How do I say this? Rut. Where I feel like... Here's my thing. I'm doing a lot of the work for, like, certain videos. Like the walkthroughs. The other stuff. So for me... I feel like I don't want to be stuck in this rut of, like, constantly being, like, falling behind in the video making department. Like, I want to get stuff done. Like, I just keep adding more and more to the workload, and sometimes I'm so particular that I'm not really getting any work done, which sucks, but that's just how it is, sadly. And I don't want to do that. So, like, I'm trying to figure out a better way of, like, redoing projects. 'Cause, like, I want to work more on my art stuff. Like, I want to find a way to where I have my fan art on a particular device. I'm working on that. I want to get as much as I can done. And I also want to have it to where I also have something else to where I can work on assets. Like, I want to maybe experiment with doing like, a different style of editing. Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? Like, here's what I want to do. With the gaming channel, I want to have, like, semi-regular uploads where it doesn't take me a month or a week to get anything edited. So, like, what I want to do is, like, have, like, a certain slate of videos, like a couple walkthroughs, and I do want to change stuff up to where I'm not the only one making content for the channel. I do want to kind of change that up, where I have a couple people. I want to kind of take, I don't know if you know these guys, but have you ever heard of the media cows? So, basically, if you have, that's, this is where there's going to be a bit of a treat there. Basically, what I want to start doing for some of the walkthroughs is where I'm not doing all the walkthroughs myself. No, I have not. No, I have not. Okay, so they did a walkthrough series called The Road to Arkham Knight, which is something I highly recommend checking out. It's by Ray and Dewey. I remember watching it. Fun walkthrough series. It's a great time. You have one experienced player, one who's not even seen the games. And basically, it's like even though they're not playing the game together, like, one's watching, one's playing, you have a bit of duo commentary, and it's just fun and awesome and stuff like that. Well, basically, I want to do something similar where I could have a series with somebody, or I could have them be in a series with somebody else, and stuff like that. Well, I'll have to check that out at some point. Yeah, yeah, they're pretty cool. Like they had their channels, you know, like they kind of don't do as much content as they used to. Really don't know what happened there, but basically, yeah, they kind of just went off grid, which I get it. But basically, I want to kind of do something similar with the gaming channel and the gaming channel for like walkthroughs and stuff like that, where there's gonna be like there's gonna be like a slate of videos. I want to try to get as much as I can done. So like you'll have like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So it's like I don't want. Here's my thing. With all of the channels, like with this one, I'm constantly uploading on this one. But with the other ones, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. I want to kind of get into a groove of basically, also I want to kind of semi-stream only on Twitch occasionally, so I want to up my Twitch viewership. But basically, I want to kind of get to a point where I have a regular video schedule, because the thing with me is that I'm very particular with my editing style and the way I'm doing things, and I kind of want to add as much creativity to not just doing the idea videos, but also like I want to do some like, I don't want to say animation because I've tried animation. I suck at animation. But I want to kind of do something similar with like some digital puppetry or something like that, where I'm kind of doing something like that, where it's like it's kind of like how Crystal Moon does like some of the stuff for the ink tank, which I briefly asked her for some advice. But you have to have like a certain type of program, and I don't have that. I only have CapCut, and CapCut's not designed for that, and I don't want to like. I've tried doing it that way before in CapCut, and it's had mixed results. Basically, CapCut really isn't designed for like animation. It's designed for editing. But the same could be said for the program that they use, but somehow they've managed to kind of really mix it up and do it. And that's really where I kind of want to really mix stuff up and really bring stuff back into the fold. The problem is getting it done, because I want to kind of change up the way I do things. Because, like, I want to have as much creativity as I can, but there's the downside is that I'm the only there goes my stylist. I'm the only artist, right? I'm the only one that's doing like the art side of things, and I already have my own projects that I have to do, and I'm not a VHX artist. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not, it's not my, I don't really know what I'm doing there. But I would want to get into it to where I can have something like that for videos. But the problem is that type of process, it takes so long, but you also have the idea of, how do I say this? You also have the idea of like how big of a process it is. Like I would have to have help. I would have to have like a full-time secondary artist that's willing to kind of like help me figure stuff out, and I don't got that. You know, I'm doing all the work myself. Um, which is a good thing because I'm very particular and I don't want to use the word demanding. I'm very OCD on the way I want things. I don't want things to look lazy. I want things to have this certain feel to them. And I don't want, but I also don't want videos to be such a slog to get through or such a, what's the word? I don't, how do I say this? I don't want it to be this giant clusterfuck of just me sitting around doing nothing. Because I want to get as much as I can done. Like, I have a plethora of art projects that I just have sat on my hands for the last month, right? But I also have a plethora of video projects that I have to get done. Like, I have to get them done. I can't just sit on my hands and keep, slogging around. I have to get them done. The problem is, like, how you do it, And I don't like the idea of being a bother to anyone. I don't like the idea of, like, just... Because, like, there's other artists out there, and it's like, oh, like, but they are busy. Like, it's like, I don't want to be that pushy user. And I don't like that, so I try to force myself to do it myself because I don't want to. But the downside to that is coming at my physical health. And, like, lately my physical health, because of, like, the lack of sleep, and other stuff has really came at a cost for me. Also with, like, relationships, I'm not really having much of a personal life now because I keep forcing, like, I stay constantly busy. And I don't want to. I genuinely don't want to. That's really what I don't want. But it's, like, at a point now where it's like, okay, it's either I have to either choose between the work and stuff or my friendships, and it's like I can't do both, and I don't like that choice because it's like picking two poison bottles. It's like if I sacrifice one, I'm going to eventually sacrifice the other in some aspects, and I don't like that. It's like I don't want that to be the choice. But that's really the choice I'm given. Because I don't have the help. And people have, like, a certain amount of time. They can do things. And I don't have, I don't really have that. I have to be understanding. But I also have to have, like, money if I'm going to commission somebody to do, like, work. And I don't have, like, any type of money, And for me, that sucks. Like, for me, that's, like... How do I say this? Like, for me, that type of, like... Choose this, you get fucked. Choose this, you get fucked-er. Sucks because, like, for me, I want to have the benefit of having both, but I can't really have that benefit because even if I have help, they're also limited on what they can do, and they also have, like, stuff, so it's like I have to either kind of really think about it in a more production side of things, where it's like it takes multiple people to make an omelet, or it doesn't take one person to make a movie. Like, it's like one of those things. And for me, that's great, but the thing is, like, it's like trying to find the people that are just as free as I am, and just as willing as I am, that they can commit without giving me the runaround is like that's the problem. Um because like there is a bit of like that where you're getting you have this side of things where it's like I don't want to be that guy, but like I can't have like someone that's undependable, but I also have to be willing to accept help. So it's like it's either one of two evils, and I can't win with either. Um so yeah, that's really where I'm at with like the channel stuff. Like with the videos, I want to kind of transition with like the ideas. I want to do more with them. I want to have like a different style of like editing. I want to make more assets. I want to kind of like transition into doing things a uniquer way. And I also want to have them be as clean and as what's the word? As clean and as cool as possible, you know? And I don't want to kind of sacrifice anything to get that, but I feel like I am already. So, that's the downside. Because I have a lot of videos I need to do. I have Darksiders walkthrough part 2. I have that video. I have the Nightmare Before Christmas video, which I have to get done, but I keep kind of hitting roadblock after roadblock with it. And also, I have a couple other ones. But also, I need to use the throne real quick, so I'm going to mute myself. Okay, I just got back. What butthole? Or butthead. Sorry. Speaking of... I had to use the throne because, ow, it hit me. So I just got back into here. All right, sorry. Okay. So yeah. Whew. Ugh. Butthead, butthead, butthead. Let me think. What? You heard me, butthead. I had to use the throne. Just got back. As per usual. It hit me. Blame morning coffee. So, yes. Not really coffee, but more a mixture of stuff. Butthole, butthead, whatever. Ugh. Mute. Also, it looks like the stream does look a pretty good quality, though. You have the bit of the grid with the chat box, so that's not bad. Kind of just testing the waters here. Oh. My freaking head hurts. Woke up with a massive migraine today. Smoke, if you're still there, bit of a question for you. Do you know anyone that could, no, never mind. I'm too particular, so it's not gonna work. Never mind. Forget what I said. Forget it. Forget it. Because I'm too particular and shit like that, and it's not gonna work. Oh, stomach. Hold on. I hate when it does that. Oh well. I got some work I need to do today. I'm gonna probably make this stream a little bit quicker. I'm gonna try to like work on whatever I can for the next little while, and then maybe maybe do something else. I don't know. Son of a bitch. What else? If you guys are curious what I'm working on, it is a Laika movie fan art. Kind of been on a Laika movie streak recently. Kind of love the idea of stop motion, which I've thought about messing with and trying different stuff, but I don't think that would be something I can physically do right now. But, you know, it's still something I've thought about. And like kind of peddled the idea around. I am doing good. I'm just very tired. I need to catch up on like my workload of fan art stuff, and I also have to catch up on video projects. And the video projects are coming very slow because of how long it takes for them to get done, because I still need to do art for a couple. And that is not a process I like doing. Not gonna lie. So yeah, that's a big reason for that. Same, yeah. I need to like find an extra artist for a couple projects. I'm having a little bit of help with the Nightmare Before Christmas one, just a little, but like because of the time difference stuff and the difference in like this, that, and the other, it's like, so I kind of have to really do all the work myself, which is coming at a cost of my physical health and my sleep, which is not fun, but you know, I have to do what I need to do. And that is how it is. I don't like it, but you know, I have a big workload of projects for the the channels. So today is gonna be like my work day. I'm gonna try to stay home and work. So I wanted to do this one live stream today. Just work on the fucking fan art, and you guys can see me work on this. And I can chat with you guys, have a good time, and stuff like that. And yeah. Also, so far, he has fucked off. By the way, Husk, he has fucked off, and that is a good thing. But yeah. Well, I just got news, PCBC of the problem happened where I lost everything. I am ready to go to work on a vid again, maybe also on yours. Well, that might be beneficial. I could use it. I kind of want to change stuff up, but like I know with the Nightmare Before Christmas video, I've went through like several alterations. And I can't physically, I don't like a lot of them. You know what? I'm just going to show them on stream so you guys can see. I have it unlisted. I don't know if I can, no, here's what I'm going to do after this stream. So this way you guys can see, like, sometimes I will put the unlisted projects that are in various stages. Wait, don't open CapCut. I'm not. I was actually going to show through YouTube, but instead I'm going to, after the stream. So for those who are interested in Insta stream, I know I'm not opening that. Plus, there's no videos on my tablet through CapCut anymore, anyways, because I had to physically clear off a lot of space. I'm going to edit the stream afterwards and put in the description the various alternate takes for the Nightmare Before Christmas video, where I'm going to basically have them linked in the description so you guys can see. I'm using YouTube kind of like a storage device until like I can actually get a computer to make videos and shit like that. But basically, the video, I'll have them linked. I'm going to have the alternate takes linked in the description. So this way, if you guys want to actually see what I'm up to and like, okay, what's going on with this? Okay, like, let's see this, you can now see it and stuff like that. And I'll have to do it after the stream. So you guys can see what I'm doing and what the progress is on some of the stuff. Because, like, I don't want to accidentally show something I don't mean to. So yeah, I'm going to link the different takes on the Nightmare Before Christmas video after the stream. I've been working on it, and I still am not happy with any of the takes. It's like I've tried reusing the same intro, and it's like, ugh, I don't like it. So yeah, I just... but about that guy, you're not worried he is watching right now? I don't care. He's not, like, he's not worth my time and effort to complain about or even say much about. I'm glad he fit, like, there's, like, I did nothing wrong. He tried to make a drama out of nothing. And as usual, people don't even pay attention to that stuff that's so minor and people don't give a crap about. And he really didn't back up truly any of his claims. And he knows he didn't in most of the videos. Like, he claims certain things, doesn't even back them up because he knows they're all bullshit. And he also, the thing was that he really is full of shit, and he knew that, and that's why nobody really took him seriously. That's like, why he never responded to the second video, because I demolished most of all his things. And I think you deleted your comment, but I think he saw the big long paragraph, or two of them I made, and I believe I edited. And I basically called him out and just said, you know, basically none of it, we wouldn't even have to be coming to the fucking thing, but it's like, it's hypocritical for you to sit there and say, oh, this or that, when you have done the exact same thing. So who are you to talk? Who are you to say anything? Who are you to complain and run your mouth and blah, 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 when you have done this, and this, and you want to talk about blah, blah, blah? That's like, you do better. You know, I kind of wish you didn't delete your comment, but you know, oh well. But I basically kind of just laid it all out there. I said, you know, all the truth on the matter. And it was a pretty long paragraph. And I said, I don't remember all of what I said. I didn't cuss or get mad, but you know, the only thing is I hate about him is that he just went and hurt my feelings just BC I told the story. Yeah, like, who cares? Like, it's one of those things where I don't care. I've already said all I needed to say. You mean well, the comment I kind of put it and responded to him on your comment on the 7th video, and I basically said, like, a pretty long, well, like, very long paragraph, and even called him out, and just, like, said, you know, like, for all it's worth with these videos, it's like, look how well it's got, well it's really done, and how far it's gotten you. Nobody cares. It's like, it's a passive comment, just acknowledging that you talk all this shit, but I didn't delete it. He must have. I think he deleted it to cover his ass, because he knew, because like I think a day later after I responded, he freaking it was gone, or he shadow banned you or something, basically as a spite thing to me. He basically shadow banned both of the people because they have that control. Because he was pissy because he got shadow banned by me. So it was basically a way of, like, doing it back. Because he's that big of a child. Which, you know, I can still see the comments, though, in the notification. Like, yeah, but if you actually go to it, it's gone. He's a child. It's simple as that. He's a child. Like, I'm not making fun of him. I'm just being plain and simple about his actions. Nope, it's still seeable. Then he probably shadow banned you. Because I don't see your comment anymore. And it took mine with it. He pretty much did that to you. He's like, he pretty much did that. I think he did it after I responded. Because it was a way of, like, covering his ass and covering up the truth. Because he can't stand, he has to lie. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say on the matter. I don't want to go into this long subject. But yeah, if you could have photographed it and send it, yeah, go right ahead. I don't care. But it was a lengthy paragraph of me just saying laying it all out there. It was just like a big, long comment. And it was just kind of me even saying, like, I'm not the one who did this. I'm not the one who did that. I just called him out for all his actions. He's like, you've came into the server, you used different accounts, you lied and lied and lied, and you still lied even in your videos. You've done this, this, and this, and this. And yeah, I know, I read it. Yeah. So really, you have no room or any ground to speak on. And the fact that he didn't even acknowledge it
is that it's just proof in the pudding. He knew he was in the wrong. He knew he fucking was a jack. And the thing is, instead of just being like, I fucked up, he covered his ass and just shadow banned you. And I think that's fucking hilarious. Because it's basically, he can't stand the idea of not being right. Cause I shadow banned him, and basically, took, like, basically, you know, I'm not gonna be seeing his comments or whatever, and he hated that, because that's why he's like, oh, he's deleting my comments, and it's like, no, I'm fucking shadow banned your ass, and for good reason. And you still kept harassing me even after I fucking shadow banned you. So it's like, maybe take a hint. Yeah, the moment you shadow banned him, he makes a video about like, yeah, exactly. I fucking shadow banned his ass, and he made it seem like I deleted his comments. I didn't. I got sick of the harassment and the bullshit, so I fucking shadow banned him, which is usually the clue where someone fucks off. You know, it's like, it's usually a hint of like, okay, I get it now, I'll fuck off. And that's it. You know, it's usually, that's how it goes. He didn't really get that, apparently, because he did not stop. But now he has, which, finally, after a week of acting like a child, he finally takes a hint and fucks off. Finally. You know, it's like, I think I even acknowledged I knew it wasn't him. I knew it was him. Because he's the type to screen grab, and he's the type of do stuff. You honestly think I'm gonna get in a private thing, message thing? I knew it was him the moment he gave me the red flags. I knew it. I didn't really want to acknowledge it completely. Like, I hinted at the fact I knew, because it's like, sure, yeah, you're a lying sack of shit trying to cover your ass. I knew it was you. Like, I'm not that stupid. Only reason I allowed the motherfucker to even stay was because of you. I personally wasn't. I was always like you can remember my messages. I knew something was off. I was like, I had that feeling that it was him. And what do you know? I was right. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I told you so. True, you said that and you didn't begin it. True, you said it, but I didn't see it in the beginning, but later I also really, yeah. It was the moment where I get to tell you I told you so. I get to be the dickhead now. I told you so, motherfucker. I told you. I'm kidding. But no, I knew it. Like, I had a feeling, like, if he didn't, I didn't really fall for it, because it's like, I had a feeling and already knew, so I kind of played along, like, for a minute, because it's like, I just wanted to see if he gives it away. You know, it's like, if, just for the sheer facts. And that's really what it was. And I don't know. I feel like for me, I had a feeling anyway, so it's like I try to kind of just do my own thing now, where I don't put up with that type of shit anymore. surprisingly how funny it is that he made, I think, 3 fucking Discord accounts just to come into the fucking server and be a dickhead. It's like his friend joined, he joined, and he admits he had a server, and one of his videos, even though he says he didn't, he did later on admit it. His reading and writer's server, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, thank you for just admitting it. About damn time. It's like, wasn't that hard to admit you lied. Yeah. But yeah, that's just how it is. I just think the whole thing was fucked anyways, but I just think the part of it was funny. Because, like, yeah, though, I didn't care it was him until he went and hurt my feelings at the moment I almost tried to call my buddy to, and I forgot I don't have his number. Hey, I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. I hope, like, if you ever find that person's number, do it. Like, I don't like the idea of doing that, but people are free to make whatever freaking decisions you want, good or bad. I don't recommend it because but I feel like if it's that big of a thing where you feel like he deserves it, I can't say I don't blame you. Like, I don't recommend it, but it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, that's your choice, not my choice. I can't decide those types of things for you. I don't really say, I can't really say I blame you. But I don't. Yeah. If you're curious why I'm not making any assets or anything today right now for the Nightmare Before Christmas video or stuff like that, that's because also I would say don't let guys or people like that hurt your feelings. Like, you didn't hurt my feelings. I couldn't care less what he thinks. I don't care. Like, nothing he said really bothered me at all. Really, it was all just a bunch of bullshit anyways. Well, okay, but don't worry, I make it look like no. Shut up. I'm doing this because what's the word? I'm gonna work on, like, projects today, and, like, I feel like this is better than doing nothing. I'm gonna, like, I want to try to get, like, an art live stream in. I want to try to do, like, a Twitch side only live stream soon. Which that I'm gonna try to get, like, a regular schedule out over there where I feel happy with it. because right now stuff has been 50-50, you know. Call the friend from Watch Dogs, Ethan Pierce. Come on out, we need you. Ex-member of DeadSec on the case. But, fucking... It's been a fucking week anyways. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, hey, God, chicken. Ow, my feet. It's gonna be one of the shorter live streams today. Bad news. I cannot see your mess. Not surprised. Yeah, I figured. Who cares? It's one of those things where I don't give a shit. He got his last word. Who cares? Ow. I can't even sit there and complain or because I don't give a shit. I am good. I'm just tired. I have a lot of stuff I need to do and catch up on. I have got to... Hold on. Ow. Fuck. Leg. There goes my leg. Ow. 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 That hurts so bad. Oh, I have a bad spot in my leg. Just busy. I know I need to make some assets. I keep pushing back videos. I want to kind of change stuff up for the channels. But the thing for me is really time and shit. So I don't know why I have it placed underneath there. That's not where I had it originally. I had it on the side. I don't know why it was moved. That's weird though. Ooh, crap. Oh, that's good. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I know. I know. I was sitting on the floor.
when I'm drawing, which is bad cramps, pretty much, yes. Pretty much, yeah. Plus I'm severely tired. I haven't really got much sleep. Because I have a lot that I need to do. I kind of want to change up how I operate the channels. I was talking about this earlier. Yeah, I know, genius. But let me finish what I'm trying to say. The thing is, with the way I've operated the channels recently, it's more of like a bi-weekly upload, except for this one where occasionally I'm doing more stuff here than anything else. But thing is, with the other ones, it's more bi-weekly because of like how long it takes for me to do A, B, and C, you know. But that does come at a cost of like physical health and mental. No, I wouldn't say mental, but physical mainly because like not much sleep. Because it takes, I would say, a week or more just to get a single project edited and recorded. And there's a downside to that. Like, I believe the Nightmare Before Christmas video, hold on. Sorry about that. How do I say this? I don't want to like burn myself out, but the thing is, I've went through like several alterations of the same video, being the Nightmare Before Christmas video, and I don't like any of them. Like, I legitimately don't like any of them. I don't know. And I also have, he needs some alcohol to refuel again, so no. I might be old enough to drink, doesn't mean I'm going to. But the thing for me is really just the fact that how do I say this? I want to change stuff up to where it doesn't take me so long just to work on any singular project. You know, like, it takes me a week or months just to render, like, edit a video and stuff like that. Why not? It's great. Yeah, no. I don't need alcohol. Alcoholism already runs in my family. No. No. Plus it tastes like goblin piss. No. Here's my thing. I want alcohol bad. Water. Here's my thing. I want to change up how I operate the channels, where I want there to be more of, how do I say this? I want there to be more so what appeal, I don't know. I want to kind of operate the channels a little differently than how I've been operating them, to where
there will be like more, it's easier to get videos out, because the thing is, I'm also the artist for the channel. I'm also like, I'm the editor, I am the renderer, I'm doing the audio, I'm doing this or that, which is all well and good and all great. The downside of it is, like, I'm doing 5 jobs all at once. And that part is what makes running the 3 channels difficult. Like with this one, I can stream and I can do whatever, and that's well and good. But I think that also comes at a cost because I'm doing multiple jobs at once. And I feel like I kind of need to treat the channels differently, to where I need more people kind of helping out. Like for like more like another artist or someone that's actually willing to commit, and like I can treat it more differently. Because like I need to kind of balance things out a little more, where it's less work. Because I'm doing most of everything mostly myself. Keyword, mostly. And I don't want to do that anymore. Because I feel like the more I do that, the more it, takes away from physical health and the mental health and everything else in between. So it kind of adds that layer to things, where I kind of want to kind of try to like change stuff up for the future. Like I want to kind of have like a different basis for the channel. Well, I'm gonna go again. It's getting late for me right now. I gotta do. No, you're good. Have a good one. I'm trying not to, but too much work and not enough time. So, doubt that's gonna be possible. Have a good one, Husk. I'm gonna be here. Yeah. Everything is possible. You just gotta try. Yeah, I know. Bye-bye. Have a good one. What are you drawing? Well, I'm continuing what I was drawing originally. I uploaded the full short on my art channel, but I uploaded a mini one on here. I'm mainly just doing the coloring because I did the inking and the proportions and stuff off stream, because it made my life easier. I'm not really sure if I like the face or not, because I have him in a similar pose, but I kind of have him more smiling and stuff like that. But kind of makes the face looks a little bit off. But you know what? I don't care. Plus, I have to render and make a lot of like concept stuff. What I might do is push the Nightmare Before Christmas video back. Well, either I push it back till next Christmas, or I just don't even do it at all. Because I'm at a point now where the rendering for like a lot of like mini art pieces and a lot of like the stuff is at a point where I need to either A, get it done, which is an obvious one, or B, like I need to like figure out stuff with it to make certain things make sense and work better, because it's like the flow of like trying to make the video work, it doesn't work, because I have to do the transitions, I have to make sure there's gameplay, I have to make sure there's A, B, and C, and I also don't want to recycle footage, which is a big thing that I hate doing, and I also have to make the grids. I have to make like custom grids for the video. So like I have like a full-on lottery of like just non-stop stuff I need to do. And it sucks because I need to get it done, but getting it done comes at a cost. Like, I can't find anybody to help really just do the work for me. Like, get like a backup artist to just do this, and this. But it's like, I can't do that. So I need to just do the work myself. Dang, yeah. Which really, it's like I've went through several alterations of this video, and like none of them feel right, none of them look right, and it also comes to the fact where I don't have enough certain assets made, and like the thing with me is like if there's not enough assets and there's not enough this or that, the video doesn't come together and it doesn't work. And I'm very particular. I'm very OCD. I don't want something to look slapped together. I don't want it to look... Okay. So this way, once the stream's over and it's like listing, it's basically I'll have the stream unlisted for the time being. And then like it'll basically give me like a copyright claim, so I can like mute the segment or trim them. What I'll do is I'll click the trim button, and I'll go to also where there is the bit with the Gmail thing, and I'm going to try to trim that out of the stream as well. So hopefully if I can like find it, I can trim it out. It's a clever little way of like forcing myself to like forcing YouTube to allow me to have the feature of like trimming something from the stream without like, because it doesn't give you that unless you go to what's the word, unless you there is a reason for it. So it's like my little way of like a kind of forcing the system's hand. So yeah. What else? I'm trying to think. I have Kubo almost figured out. I'm trying to capture like that stop motion look that he has. And very unique way. And yes, I love my rock music. I don't care. You can make fun of me in the comments. um, but I'm gonna probably try to get as much as I can done for videos, because I do have to do the art for the next Darksiders walkthrough for the gaming channel, because I want to try to do some walkthroughs over there, and I also have to like ink, render, draw that, so fun. And stuff like that, so that's not gonna be fun for me, but you know, nothing's fun for me, so I can't really completely anymore. So this is where there's the fun part. The rendering is always very unique, because then I can get a different style with the drawing or whatever I'm trying to render, where I can kind of mess around with the look of like maybe cloth or clothing or the face or whatever, where I can somewhat approach it differently. For like each project, it's usually that's how it goes. It's like me kind of looking at something, it's like, okay, well, how do I approach something and kind of change up the style? And for something like this, where it's like based on like a stop motion movie franchise or studio, I kind of have to be really distinct with it. I guess distinct is the right word, where it's more fairly unique, where I kind of get to experiment and kind of show, okay, so where is the cloth kind of going, what look is it trying to do? But yeah, I'm gonna go for maybe another minute or two, and then I'm going to end it soon. Because I kind of can like look at the way, because they made it from actual cloth and silk and stuff like that. So I can kind of try to replicate that look, I guess, fairly well. And where there's a lot of rendering and where it's like I'm smoothing it out a little bit. Using a different type of brush. Well, I think I have been streaming for an hour and 58 minutes. I've gotten a little bit of work done on this. I'll probably do it off stream, kind of do some rendering and stuff like that. But I appreciate you and a lot of other people for coming by while they can. It means a lot, but so yeah, peace out. Bye bye.